So I want to show you this really great straightener. It's a 2-in-1. You can straighten or curl your hair with this tool. It's really nice. It's got an LCD screen so you can read what your setting is. And you can see mine's off right now. So you just press the button to change the setting on the tool. And it comes with the silicone heat cover, which is also very, very nice. Tangling myself up. It's got a silicone heat cover, which is really nice because I like to put my my tools away. I don't like to leave them out on my counter, and I typically do my hair right before I go to work. So if I don't have this little silicone cover, I get nervous that something's gonna happen if I put my tool away. But if I have this nice cover, then I know that it's not gonna get too hot and it's safe for me to roll up and put away. And also it's nice for travel. It keeps your device nice and protected. It's got 4 settings. It's got children, damaged, fragile, and healthy. I have pretty healthy hair, so I use mine on the healthy setting. Each setting has its own heat or temperature. So I'll show you how to turn it on. You just hold in the button and you'll see the screen change and it flashes. And while it's flashing, you can change from Celsius to Fahrenheit by just holding in very short and letting go. A very fast press will change the setting. So I let it go too long and it locked. So to unlock it, you just hold it down again. And then while it flashes, press it, just one quick press, and that'll change from one setting to the next. Like I said, I use mine on healthy. So I'm gonna let it blink and then you'll see the little lock pop up here on the screen, which means that if I press the button, nothing's gonna happen. So while I'm styling my hair, if I accidentally press this button, the setting's not going to change up to the lowest heat setting, which is really nice. It also has a 360 swivel on the cord so I don't tangle myself up while I'm styling my hair. I already styled the bulk of my hair. I have really thick straight hair and it tends to try to curl out at the bottom. And I like it to be more of a straight, maybe with like a slight inward look. And I've noticed that since I've started using this tool, my hair holds up the style. So I'll show you how to get that beachy wave curl, and I'll show you just kind of how I straighten it, just how effective it is. So you can see, I mean, underneath the part that I've already done, you can see it's nice and sleek. It's not frizzy. It just looks real nicely done. And then the top, like you can see, it's just like wet dog. It's just not styled at all. So I just turned it on. You watch me turn it on. It's already heating up. And I'm going to go ahead and give it just a second more to make sure that I really have a good heat setting. And then I'm just going to comb through my hair. And please excuse my roots. I'm in quarantine, so I have limited access to hair supplies. All right, so it should be hot enough now. I can already feel it, it's hot. I just slide off the silicone cover and then it's nice and long. It's lightweight, it's not too heavy. Some of the 4-in-1, 2-in-1 straighteners that I've gotten have been so heavy that it's hard for me to hold to do my entire head. So I just go over it a couple times for a really sleek, sturdy look to make sure that the style sets in my hair. I'm also doing kind of a big section because I'm doing the whole top of my head. I usually section it just a little bit smaller, but I want you guys to see how strong this is. So I'm kind of blending in the sections I've already done with the new section. I just want to make sure that it all sets. And I'll go out, after I use the straightener, I'll go out in the humidity and the heat. And typically, since I have like a curl around my ear and like a little wave in the back, typically my hair will flip out. And I've noticed that since I've gotten this straightener, it hasn't. And of course, since I'm in quarantine, I decided to cut my bangs because why not? And I'm going to style them off to the side today instead of straight down. And just kind of go over it until you feel like it looks how you like it. And as you can see, I mean, it was like so frizzy and fluffy and kind of messy looking, kind of disheveled, and now it looks real sleek and finished out. So that's how you straighten it. It's really quick. And then just kind of play with your hair, get it to set how you like it to set. And if you use any product, use it how you would with any other straightener, based off of the product instructions if you want to put it in before or after, depending on your hair type. And then if you want to curl your hair, just take, I like to keep a smaller section. I like to keep it more vertical than horizontal in the thickness. So kind of just section it off again, pardon my roots. And then I start up at the top and then kind of turn it slowly as you go down. And then I take it out and then you get that little beachy wave there. And if you do a couple pieces, you kind of want to piece them together and keep that same motion. You don't have to hold it on long because you don't want any kinks in your hair. Just make sure you have clean sections because you don't want to damage your hair by pulling it if it's not in a clean section. And then if you're looking for that like beachy style, try and rotate the direction that you put your hair in. So I'll do some where I turn towards the front, like towards my face, and then I'll do some where I turn more towards the back. And if you're looking for beachy, then don't look for perfection. Just make sure you do nice, clean sectioning where you don't have any little flyaways that you're going to be damaging when you pull through. So now I'll go backwards because I just went forwards. See, and it just is so quick, so easy. Do this one again. So one side I've got nice beachy wave, and one side I've got sleek and straight. And it's in just a matter of minutes. It doesn't take long at all. And I have really, really thick hair. And it's got like a little bit of a wave to it, but it is super, super thick. So with my old straightener, it took me a really long time to get my hair styled the way that I liked without any frizz and to make sure that it would set all day. And so this has really been a nice change for me, that I know that I can go out and about and my hair is going to look just as good at the end of the day as it did when I started. So then to turn it off, you're just going to hold down the button and you'll see it blink, and then it tells you that it's off. And then I always just put it right back in the silicone holder and then always unplug it. It does have a 60-minute shut off, so if you do forget to turn it off, rest assured it will turn itself off after 60 minutes, but it is always recommended with any appliance or any tool to make sure that you unplug it from the wall just for your own safety. And then I wrap it up. It has a nice Velcro, so if you're traveling, you can keep your cord together. It's not going to tangle up in anything. It's been a really great tool. It works really fast. It's got all these nice settings, so it's safe for me to use on my kids' hair, or if I bleach my hair and it gets damaged, I know that styling it's not going to damage it anymore because I have the right setting. So I highly recommend it. Give it a try and stay beautiful.